Hello there. Long time no see. It's been a while since I made a video about tinnitus. I make this channel for free. I'm not trying to make any money off of you, just trying to help you because I had pretty bad problems with tinnitus in 2021 where I couldn't sleep and I had terrible anxiety because I was always thinking about it. So recently I have a new problem. It's not tinnitus, but it's a similar type of problem where it's really easy to worry about it. And then, I've had a little trouble myself recently to not stop thinking about it. With tinnitus, you have a sound in your ear or wherever it is. And it's hard to not think about it, right? And then you get where you're obsessed with it and you want to solve it, but you can't solve it. And then you feel anxiety because you can't do anything about it. So what often happens over time is we learn to sort of tune it out. We don't think about it anymore. But in the onset, it's really difficult to not think about it. And then the result is really heavy anxiety. And it seems like maybe your life is forever changed and you'll never be the same again. But as you go through the process of learning to not think about it and tuning it out, which seems like it would be impossible, then you do. And then, or at least you do better than you did before, and you have some improvement and you realize, okay, I still have plenty of life left in me. So my problem is I now have some little floaters in my eye. I went to a place with some flashing lights and I think it may have permanently injured my eye. There maybe is a type of laser where they can shoot it out, but I don't know if you've ever had it where you look around and there's like a little thing floating across your eye, a little spot. Well, I have a couple of those now, and I allowed myself to get a little bit anxious about it, like thinking, oh my God, now I guess maybe the rest of my life I'm going to have these little floaters in my vision, and wow, But I do know, as I read about it, the solution is similar to tinnitus in that you just learn to not notice it, not think about it. And the fact is, I can actually see pretty good. I don't require glasses for driving, but I don't have perfect 20/20 vision either. So these little spots, they sort of distract me. It's easy for me to, keep thinking about, oh, there's the spot. And then I'll look around and I see the spot and it's still there and it's still floating. And especially like if I turn my eyes back and forth and then, oh, there's the spot again. You see this the same like anxious thought pattern you get into, and it's like, oh, I can't make the spots go away, and it's kind of a problem, especially in the onset. But as I read about it, what people do is they just don't notice it after a while, and it just becomes their normal, and they don't think about it. So I need to take all the advice I've been giving about tinnitus and stop being anxious about this new problem, the floaters. Oh my God, the floaters. And just go on with my day. And I'm going to have a little floating spot sometimes. And that's just the way I am maybe now. And I could look into, I think there is actually some kind of a little laser thing they do where they can exterminate the floater, I will go get my eyes checked, just like the advice I gave to you about tinnitus many, many times. If you're worried about the tinnitus, go get your ears checked. And first is just let them tell you, look, you're not in danger, you're not going to die, you're not going to go deaf. Occasionally people can have serious problems, so it's important. And that just takes away one level of anxiety for you. Okay, you've got the sound, but it's not going to do anything besides there being a sound there. And I have my sound, and I have my floaters. And I'm actually in pretty good health otherwise, I exercise, I just had a vegetarian meal. My mind's in pretty good condition, I can speak Chinese and English and dance, and I'm a above average dancer. I have a lot of things going for me. So these little floaters and this little sound in my ear, and again, I can hear. I've got the sound, but I can hear people talking to me. I'm not deaf. I'm not getting close to deaf, and I'm not blind. I'm not getting close to blind, but I do have a floater now. A few. I don't know how to count them, but they just kind of come and they go. So I just wanted to make a video for myself and for you. I need to not worry about the floaters. Anybody else have those? Anybody else want to give me a little pat on the back and say, okay, David, it's going to be all right. The floaters are not going to harm you, and you can go on about your day and not think about them all the time, just like I had the same problem with the tinnitus. So, okay, that's my video for today. I'll try to see if I can make more. I have been out of the country, so that has had a little bit of impact on that, but I'll be still here. And best wishes for you and your own challenges. Take care.